So this is an energy reading from me and Dave Hansel. We're going to feel into the energy of just mid-October, what's going on right now. This is how we do our recorded videos that we can do for you personally. We also do live sessions and we do those every Tuesday. So if you would like to do that, let us know. But otherwise, this is just a message for these energies right now. And what is happening? Well, it's definitely, if you are taking the time this week to connect within and to really listen within yourself, you're going to get quite a lot. You know, sometimes we tune in and we're kind of like, wow, there's silence, there's crickets, I'm not getting a lot. This is a week where you're going to get a lot. You're going to feel this energy of opportunities. You're going to feel this energy. And I'm talking it, I'm seeing it around love, around money. So really make sure you are listening, whatever that means to you. You know, if whatever it is that gets you in the zone. I talked to someone today and that's running for her, you know, so go for a run. Just make sure you're not, uh, skimping on that you time because it's the time when you're going to get a lot of guidance and messages, don't you think, Dave?
I do. And you know what else? Anything negative that comes in between even like for the rest of this week or even actually for the rest of the month, we're in a time, it feels like we've had so many shifts. We've had so many where the earth is splitting and people are deciding where they want to be in life, where they need to be on this side or that side. Not that any side's wrong, but where they want to be on what side. There seems to be a lot of people are experiencing, this is what I'm feeling. If you're watching this right now, you're probably experiencing a whole lot of synchronicities. And the synchronicities, these ones in particular, aren't there to show you anything bad. They're there to remind you that you're listening to yourself, they're listening to you, and that you're able to do your greatest good, you're able to move on. Whenever you start seeing numbers this month, like repeating numbers and over, I want you to pay attention, be aware of the thought you're having when you have that number. If you see those repeating numbers and you have a negative thought, it is in your best interest to change the negative thought. And people always ask, how do I change it? It's really simple. It's just like, I'm sad. Okay. Guess what? Refocus. It's all about your focus. Whatever you focus on is what is going to happen for you, you know? So I always change that to something positive. I look at like if you start seeing an 1111 this month, I look at 1111 as a portal. Whenever I see 1111, I always go, what a thought am I having? I'm having a good thought. And then I concentrate on that good thought as long as I possibly can, because what that's doing is it's dragging you to that. Now,
Yep.
I have good news for October in the card I pulled, and it was upright, is cornucopia.
Yeah.
So that means you got some good stuff coming in this month. And that's why I'm telling you, you need to follow those numbers, follow those synchronicities. They're not there to inhibit you, they're not there to do anything. If you're negative, they're there to remind you that you're not negative.
Yes.
Also, if you're watching this too, there's a few people that are watching, and it's safe to say that a lot of these synchronicities are coming for loved ones that you just recently lost in the last couple months. Um, that's them saying howdy to your face. It's just like them saying hello, we're good. So pay attention to those that well. Also pay attention. Cornucopia, you got a lot. This is the fall. It's funny that this came in the fall of the cornucopia and it's October.
Yeah.
It's
I
just
love
like
it.
you've got a lot of bounty that is available to you.
Yeah.
So sometimes in order to see the bounty, you just have to be more aware of what's going on, aware of the positive things,
I'm
not the
really
negative.
glad you just said that word aware because we were talking about the different ways we read these cards. This card in particular, it says storm warning. I like to reframe that in awareness. And when we're talking about storm, we're talking about the conditions, right? So weather and energy are similar. If you pay attention to the energy conditions, you can do the best thing that's right for you. If the energy conditions are volatile or have, the elements that could create something that might be a little intense or a lot intense, what are you gonna do? You're not gonna run out in it and go, I mean, maybe you are, but I wouldn't. And you're gonna go within. So we have this with the hermit, which is saying exactly that. Just don't, if your fears are triggered, the moon is about fears, and that's what the storm energy, you see that, and you're like, if you get triggered in your fears, in your mind, in your reactions, in your, survival type, fight, flight, freeze kind of things, just surrender and go within. Do not, get all whipped up in this energy this week, because you may experience this, you may see this, you may even feel like a little bit of like just ickiness, and you're like, oh, what is that? Well, don't lean into it. Do what Dave said and focus on, what is working for me right now? What am I enjoying? And really allow that to open the doors, because that's what happens after a storm.
Yeah.
You get that
And you
beautiful.
remember like what I said before too, when she pulled the storm card, and it's not necessarily a bad card. And like I was saying earlier with synchronicities, they're telling you to monitor your thoughts. So they're actually giving you the storm warning. You're not having good thoughts. You need to change them. That's the
Yeah,
warning. It's that simple.
and this is the storm. The
Mhm.
storm is not necessarily out there. The storm is here. But like if this is a storm and it's got all those tornadoes and things going on in there, meaning your thoughts, the fear, go down into your heart, into your inner guidance, get out of there. Go down into the cellar, don't stay up there. So creativity is really important this week. Um, Paying attention to what makes you feel passionate, makes you feel excited. And all that's going to be like, from the neck down. That's going to be things that just make you feel good, make you feel, it does not have to make sense. I was just telling Dave, some of the stuff that, I get most lit up about, it makes no sense. It can be really silly.
But it's fun. Yeah. And last thing I have to say is keep this in mind too. The universe, whatever that is, the creator, however you want to put it, what you are living in and what you are is you are one single thought of the creator. You are an ongoing thought. This is the only thought. Everything is within this thought, and the universe is mental, which means, like India was saying earlier, it's not out there that's affecting you. It's here. You can change this anytime you want. You can change your focus about anything you want. You just have to do it. And this is a really good month for you to do it because of synchronicities, because of these things happening. It's setting you up for success. It's the cornucopia is coming in, the gate, the open gate, everything. It's out there for you. All you have to do is go there.
Yes. Thank you. And we hope this reading serves and supports you. I'll talk to you soon.